Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. How are we doing today, you guys? I hope y'all are having a good start to your week. How are we today, y'all? How we feeling? How we doing? How's our Monday going? It like weirdly doesn't feel like Monday to me. I don't really know why, but it just doesn't. So I'm trying to adjust to the fact that another week has started. But you know, it's been a pretty decent day so far. Not too bad. We're just chilling. And I'm looking forward to a full week of streams. Let's go. We're so back. We're so back, you guys. I'm so excited to be able to stream all week this week. Like maybe that's why I feel kind of like weird today. Like maybe it's because it's been a hot minute since I had a like full week stream schedule. I don't know, but yeah, it feels good though. It feels good. I'm happy to be back to our regularly scheduled programming, and should be a pretty good week. I'm excited. I kind of like arbitrarily, well, not arbitrarily, but I didn't know what to make my other game for the week. I have been in talks with our good friend Ace about a Minecraft server, but that's still in the works. So, you know, still waiting on that, but we might have some Minecraft content here soon-ish, depending on when that all gets arranged. I'm definitely like in for it. Yeah, I'm definitely in once it's up and running. So might have that sometime soon. But yeah, so like in the meantime, I was like, what should I play? And I've really been in the mood for a farm sim. I know I talked before about maybe hopping back on Sandrock on here, but I think I'm leaning a little bit more towards doing like recorded content for that. So yeah, that's my thought on that. I think I might switch to YouTube videos for Sandrock. We'll see. I might change my mind. Y'all know me, I be changing my mind left and right, but that's kind of what I was leaning towards. So I was like, okay, what should we do? And I saw that Cornucopia had a pretty big update like the other day. So I was like, ooh, I haven't played Cornucopia in a really long time, and I used to be obsessed with it. We played it a little bit on stream for a while there, but that was like back when it was, you know, in a very different place development wise. I think it's still technically early access. I'm not positive on that, but anyway, I thought it might be fun to jump into Cornucopia again. I think I'm gonna start a new save, so that was my thought for tomorrow, and we'll just see how we feel. You know, we'll see if we want to continue it or not, or if that's the vibe. But yeah, that was my thought, so we'll see. And then I think after the wedding at the end of this month, I'll probably finally go back to like doing a poll, and we'll vote for what to play on Monday and Tuesdays. That's my thought, but we'll see. But yeah, feel like Garfield on a Monday. That's fair. I feel so like sluggish today. I don't know, but I mean, it's been a pretty decent day. Roxy and I went to H Mart, which I've never been to an H Mart before. So that was really fun. I loved like just looking around at all the different stuff, and we got some goodies. So yeah. Oh yeah. Also, update. So over the weekend, low-key, our oven exploded. Like low-key, yeah, it kind of went kaput, which is unfortunate because it's only like a few months old. So we're having some like technician come out to look at it and presumably either like replace whatever part is messed up or like replace the whole thing. Thankfully it's under warranty, but yeah, that was an exciting thing to say the least, that happened this weekend. So yeah, we're having to you know, find some creative ways to cook. But like, we have an Instant Pot, or well, I should say it's Roxy's Instant Pot, but we have an Instant Pot, we have like a toaster oven, air fryer, you know, so we can definitely like work around to cook in the meantime. But yeah, not really fun. Don't recommend it. Who caused the oven to explode? To my knowledge, no one caused it. But like, yeah, we were cooking bacon, and we were like cooking it in the oven, and then like there was a little, it was like a huge fucking pack of bacon, like like most like tightly packed fucking, just like so many slices in one package that I've ever seen. And so like, you know, we put it out, like we decided to do it in the oven because there was so much, and I have this like really big baking sheet, you know. So anyway, we're doing that, and then we had like a couple like strips of bacon left, so we were just like, yeah, we'll throw that in the cast iron skillet, you know, and just cook those on the stovetop. So we're doing that, and I walked out of the kitchen. I forget what, I don't know, I guess I was just going to get something, or I don't know, I was walking around in the living room, and all of a sudden I hear this loud, like kind of pop sound. Like I don't really know how to describe it, like, but it was loud, and Roxy like screamed, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what just happened? I run back to the kitchen, and she's like, it like sparked, like a big like electrical spark, but from behind the oven, like between the back of the oven and the wall. And so we're like, okay, turn it off. Like, you're done. So we turned it off. Luckily, like, it didn't start a fire or anything. Like, everyone was okay. But yeah, I don't know what happened. We were like trying to look into it a little bit, and it seemed like, I forget what the parts were called, but I guess certain things that are like on the back that can like short or malfunction or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, that was not supposed to happen, is all I know. So yeah, we turned it off and said, you know what, we're just gonna use the toaster oven to cook the bacon. And it was a long, painstaking process of multiple rounds, but we did cook all the bacon. And again, no fire started, no actual explosion. Like I guess could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, I suppose. Or I don't suppose, I know. So yeah, but I don't know. It was crazy. It was kind of terrifying, you know? But we're all good. We're all good. We just don't have a working oven now. Oven/stove. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so when we were at H Mart, we got like a lot of stuff that we can like make in the air fryer, or like you can like boil like noodles using like the Instant Pot and stuff. So we got some good stuff to make with the other gadgets we have in the meantime, because yeah, the technician's coming like next week, and then like, I don't know, she talked with like the customer support today, and they basically made it sound like, you know, they take your information and then they'll bring like some parts that like could be the issue that you described, and so if that is, then like they'll replace it then and there. But you know, we have no idea what the actual problem is, and we won't know until the technician like looks at it. So if it's something that they can like fix then and there, like with what they have, then they will. But like if they can't, obviously we're gonna have to order the part or whatever, and then have them come back. So might be another, you know, well, at least another week, could be 2 or more, you know, we're not exactly sure yet. But that was my exciting event of the weekend. But I'm just glad everyone's okay. You know, everyone's good. Everyone's okay. The oven's not okay, though. I guess the only person that's not okay is the oven. Very sad. R.I.P. But at least it happened while it was still under warranty, you know? So, all in all, good. You know, I don't know, but yeah, so that was that, you know. At least your roommate didn't leave the oven door open while preheating. What? Who does that? Who leaves it? Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you leave it open? How is it supposed to heat up if you leave it open? What? On, I'm assuming you're speaking from experience. Are you good? Is that person still your roommate? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Hi Magnus, how are you doing? I'm feeling the catsies today. Let them. Oh, wait. You mean the hold toggle or the ears? Which one? You're gonna have to pay up though, I'm afraid. Gonna have to pay up. He's my best friend. He just didn't close it properly. Oh, okay. He just didn't know that. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like he knowingly left it open. Like, what? Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. That's still scary though. That's still scary. No, the cats in general, like the hold in my arms one? Is that what you mean? Yeah, also what else? I'm trying to think of other things. Nothing too crazy this weekend. I did, like, so Roxy and I have been making really good progress on our Marvel, like, watch along. We had, like, a big gap until I moved. So this weekend we watched, well, we were on, like, in the list, because we're watching it in, like, order of, like, how things are supposed to be watched in, like, what do you call it, like the order things happen in rather than the release order of like the movies and shows. So anyways, like before Forest we finished, or did we finish it? No, yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we did. We finished Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. That one was good. And then like our next movie is Doctor Strange, and I think it's called In the Multiverse of Madness, I want to say. But she said that we need to watch the Loki season 1 and like a specific episode from season 1 of What If. So anyways, so we watched all of Loki season 1. I loved it. It was great. Thank you for the video, Magnus. Thank you. On your shoulders and stuff. No, I don't know. Do you mean like holding them in each arm, and then there's Angel on my head, the ghost kitty? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Just do a dress up. Yeah, I can do that. He was in the living room and didn't realize he left it open, and it smelled like gas when I walked in. I would have been afraid if an open flame appeared. And no, literally, imagine someone wanted to like light a fucking candle. Oh my god. Jeez, that's scary, but I'm glad that you were able to catch it. Nothing bad happened, you know? Oh, you did? When? I didn't see it. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Sorry. I missed it. There you go. It was 4 guys in a dorm, so luckily no candle. Fair enough. Fair fucking enough. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Magnus, for being understanding. I swear to God, I always miss those. I think it's just because they show up in my chat as like, it just doesn't, I don't know. Well, actually, I guess it does kind of highlight it, but I don't know. I just always end up, it's like, it's linked like almost to the comment that you put with it. But I always just end up, I feel like, seeing the comment and not noticing the rest of it. It's a me issue. I gotta get good. It's definitely a me issue. But anyways, oh yeah, but okay, so we watched Loki season 1. I loved it, you guys. It was so good. And now so basically she was like, we only need to watch like one specific episode of What If. But she was like, but if you want to, we can go ahead and watch the whole season because it's only like 9 episodes that are like 30 minutes each. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's just watch the whole season, you know, just to like, you know, put a close on it. And also I really was intrigued by the concept of like the What If shows, because it's basically like each episode is like independent, like standalone, and it's just like a what if scenario of like another universe, you know, where like one change happens that completely changes, like, you know, the events of that like timeline or plot line or whatever. It's very intriguing. I like it a lot. I just, you guys know me, I love like alternate realities and stuff like that. So just like as a concept, the show is very cool to me, especially with like how like crazy detailed and just fucking crazy like Marvel lore is, you know. You should continue watch it till What If. We literally just watched the episode of What If. Like the last one we watched was like What If Zombies. But I know that there's a show called Zombies or whatever as well, so haven't watched that like show dedicated to zombies. Roxy said she hasn't even watched that one yet. But we did watch the What If episode that was like What If Zombies, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. I think my favorite What If episode though so far is the one where it's like T'Challa doesn't become like king, and instead he becomes what's it called? Star-Lord? Star-Lord? I literally just watched the episode yesterday and I already forgetting details. But yeah, that one was so cool. That one was such an interesting, like, alternate reality. I loved it. All of them have been good so far, though. They're very fun. Should we dress the kitties? Ooh, what do you want to put on the kitties? What do you want? I saw that one. I saw that one, Magnus. So just say the word, what you want. I know you did a dress up this time. Hi, Axon. How's it going? Hope your day's improving. It sounded like you were having a rough day, you know, a rough go of it today. You're unsupervised. Therefore, ooh, let's go. I'm big. I'm on the TV. I've gotten TV privileges. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. I will do my best to fulfill. No, what? What am I trying to say? To be a worthy occupier of the TV. You know, that's a big not luxury. Why can't I think of words? Oh my god. You know what I mean though, right? That's a big that's an honor. Yeah, it's an honor to be on the TV. Let's fucking go. What do we have? Ooh, well, okay, let me see. I mean, we've got like hats and such. You know, we got all kinds of, we could give them little glasses. We could give them little beveraginos, you know, if you're worried about them getting a little thirsty. Got lots of beveraginos. We could give them bread, you know, they might like bread. Lots of hats. Ooh, cat warning. That's cute. Cookies, clown noses. We could put pudding chats on them. Or just normal pudding, you know. Some custard, eggs, stickles. I mean, really anything you want, you know? The world is your oyster here. You know? Day was all right by the end. I work for the government, so I'm an expert at malicious compliance. That's so fair. That's so fair, actually. Well, I'm glad it got, you know, sounds like a little bit better by the end. That's good. And, you know, we're here to make your day even better from here out, all right? We're gonna power wash some shit. We're gonna be fucking jolly while doing it. You know, we're gonna be jolly as fuck while power washing this Spanish villa. It's gonna be awesome. Do I have a crown? I have headphones with a crown. You know, here, I'll let you see it. See, that's cute. Like we could do a little, Would you want it like on the ears or more like on the head? You know? She's not listening to anything, but she's getting her cheeky squished, you know? I'm sure she likes that. All right, do that on Miss Bing. All right, on the head. Okay. All right. And then what else can we do? I mean, some sunglasses could be cute. Especially because I think I have, yeah, these sunglasses that are like kitty cat sunglasses, you know? Like, that's perfect, right? I'll leave those out in case you want them. What else could we do? We could do like, I think there's like a glass of milk. That could fit. Or like little mouse ears, mustache, plushies, popcorn. I mean, you know, there's so many options actually. Lo-fi kitty. Oh yeah, she is. She is. Nightcaps. Oh, oops. Is that how I? Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. We can do that. Aw, they're just sleepy girls. Here, I'll give Iris the blue one. Oh my god, that's so cute. Stop. And then I'll give Ophelia the white one. I'm gonna flip it too. Perfect. Cute. Oh, Feefers, you brought me your spring. I'll throw it for you. There you go. She hasn't been wanting to play fetch with me because I think she wants the room to be bigger to fetch. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, there we go. Perfect. They're precious. The girls say thank you. They love it. And you can, oh, so, you know what? I've never used the sofa. Wait, do I have a couch? Oh yeah. Do you want a certain color? I don't think I've ever used this before. I don't think I have. Oh god, I just spilled water all over myself. Oops. Did you bring your spring back? You didn't. Fifi, you don't understand the fundamental rules of fetch. In order for me to throw it, you have to bring it back. Those are literally the rules. She's like, I don't care. She's like, I made my own rules. Just put the spring on a string. Wait, you're onto something? You are onto something. Okay, I'm gonna do the black couch. Or apparently it's gray. That fits the model vibe, right? And then we're not gonna pin it so it's not flying around. Is that blocking too much? Here, I guess I can, you know, it's not like you're seeing all of it anyway. There we go. Wow, what a comfy seat. Thank you. All right, let's hop in here. And we're going to continue the Muckingham Files. We're going to do the Spanish Villa, or at least we're going to start it. We're going to start it, okay? Because I have a feeling this one's going to be a big one. This one's going to be big. But I'm excited. This one really interested me the second I saw it. Ooh. Very nice. Let's have a look around. We got the kitty tracks, I believe. What is that? Cute. This feels nice, like a nice, not too lots of flat surfaces. I feel like this is gonna be really satisfying, you know? Aw, I think the kitty jumped up there, didn't they? Oh, where'd this flower go? This is lovely. This is just lovely. All right, okay. I think that's all this is, right? Actually, this isn't that big then. It's smaller than I thought, unless I'm missing an area. Okay, let's start with up here, just because I feel like this is kind of the more... Oh, we do have to do all of up there though, which isn't terrible, but okay. I mean, I still don't think we're gonna finish this today, but you know, it's kind of smaller than I expected, actually. I'm a little surprised. Oh, you just love animals? Me too. Felicia Margarita. Okay. If I were a bird, I'd be a damn fine wormer puller, but my nest would be awful and some people can't process that. You know what, girl? You do you. Fuck them. You do you. It's your nest, you know? Anyway, I've been using my back garden as a feeding station for the town's cats for oh, okay. I think it said like for a considerable amount of time, maybe. Let's go. Living the dream, honestly. I want stray kitties just coming to my backyard for some snacks. You know? Sounds lit. Sounds lovely. If you don't get new followers with this trip, I don't know what will. You know what? You make a good point, Magnus. Yeah. I don't know what will either. I certainly don't know the formula then. And you know what? I don't care to. I don't care to. If they don't see the value in this, you know, I'm just not for them. You know, and that's okay. And that's all right. Okay, let me grab... Do I have a ladder this time? I do. I do. Let's go. Let's get this ladder up here. It'll definitely help us out here. Okay. But yeah, I mean, other than that, nothing too crazy this weekend. It was pretty chill. I've been enjoying watching shows. I've talked to you guys a lot about how I don't usually watch a whole lot of TV, but it's mostly because I prefer to watch shows with other people. I have a lot more motivation to watch TV when it's with like a friend. I just like watching shows and movies with friends. I mean, I definitely do watch them on my own, but I just find it really fun to do it with friends. You know, it just makes it more enjoyable. Wait, don't quote that. I'm not trying to shame the villa. There's nothing wrong with the villa's size, okay? No judgment. No judgment whatsoever. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna put this over. Well, I'm gonna try to put this over here. Well, oh, there we go. Success. Because I want to get on this roof so I can get these little edges and such. I mean, this is lovely, though. I'd live here. Like, come on. It's beautiful. I really like doing the houses in this game. You know, it's just classic. I really like a good house, you know? There's just something about it. I mean, there's really not a bad map in this game, I feel like. Although I am still a bit, you know... like... I'll never forget the monkey bars. Otherwise, the playground... everything else about the playground was great. We'll never forget the monkey bars. You know? But, like, for the most part... not a bad map in sight. It's great. Did I get this little one? Okay, so we gotta get the other side of that one. Let me like pop down. Nice. Nice. Okay, and then this like window thing. Man, I wish I had like the... oh. Minty down. Let me try with just the stubby gun. Oh, okay. There we go. Very nice. Alrighty. Let's do this upper part. Oh. Oh my god, is that like its little caboose and tail? Stop. That's very cute. Where did the kitty go? Oh. Can we find the kitty? Did they escape from here? Or no, they jumped down. I mean, they're looping me. You know? Who knows? Oh, that almost looks like a little kitty house right there. He's got soot on his toot. Stop. That's true. It's cute. Poor little baby. Okay. Oops. I guess I don't know why I'm keeping the ladder there and then trying to jump when I could literally just do this, but okay, Minty. Whatever you say. Sometimes I just like to make things harder for myself. Add a little challenge, you know? What can I say? Beautiful. I feel like... now hear me out. But I feel like the better method for these ceiling tile things would be a long extension and then just standing on this ladder. You know? Because then I'm kind of getting more of the grooves. To an extent, anyway. We'll see how it goes. I assume... oh, so the top and the bottom are separate. Well, at least for this first part. Now the other side's not gonna get got, but you know, it's okay. Hi, Ace. Hello. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty good today. Pretty chill. Just doing our thing, you know? Power washing away. How are you doing? How's your day? How's your week going so far? I hope, you know, for everyone, it's been like a good setup for a good week ahead, you know? That's what we're hoping for. Good start. Really set the tone. But if it set the tone in a bad way, don't worry. Doesn't mean that the rest of the week has to be bad, you know? We just gotta put a little more effort, a little more work to try to make it a good one. Not all is lost, my friends. Just gotta like power wash the bullshit away, you know? Sometimes it do be like that. Really do. Good thing we've got a power washer here though. I'll just like start like if some trifling ass shit starts going down, just pull up this stream, okay? And here I go. I'm gonna power wash right through the screen and wash away the tomfoolery and bullshit, okay, that's going on. You ready? All right, I got you. Hold up. Let me use the long just to make sure they know we're not messing around. Wait, how do I flip it? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. We're gonna get it from all sides, all right? We're power washing it all away. Get bucked. Other direction. Get bucked. All right, and now, because you know there's always some stragglers, some little bullshittery in the fine details, right? So you gotta get this one out. It really gets in there, all right? Get bucked. I get it all? No, I missed a spot. There you go. All right. I hope that washes all your bullshit away, okay? It's all gonna be good from here. And if the bullshit comes back, just pull this stream back up, okay? Just pull the stream back up. I'll take care of it for you. I got you. Okay, this is I'm a professional. I'm a professional, you know. I've been power washing for some time. So, you know, I got you. There's a lot of bullshit going on in my life right now. I'm sorry to hear that, Ace. Well, like I said, I got you. I got you, okay? We aren't having none of that bullshit, okay? We're just gonna power wash it away. Fuck them. Fuck them. Guessing it's underneath. I'm telling you, it's always the crevasses. That's where it gets really tricky, you know? It gets real tricky, but that's okay. This is why you need someone with experience, you know? Gotta look at it from all sides. And then just power wash the crap out of it. That's a strap. That is the strat. Oh my gosh, so I'll tell you guys a little bit about my H Mart trip, okay? It was magical. I'd never been to H Mart before. I love a good international grocery store. I mean, we had one where, you know, I lived before. It just wasn't H Mart. It was, you know, its own kind of like, I guess, local chain. Honestly, I don't know if it was outside of my city, but they had like 2 of them in my city. But anyway, but I'd never been to an H Mart before. I had heard a lot about it from Roxy though. Cause like, so what she explained it to me was that it has like other, it's still like an international like grocery store, but it's like most focused on like Korean and other, I think she said Southeast Asian, like cuisines and groceries and such. So I was like, ooh, that's cool. Like, let's see. I'm ready to look around. I just love walking around an international grocery store and seeing what all they have, you know? It's just really cool to look at everything. So it was great. I loved looking at all the stuff. And we got some goodies. Got some snackies. Man, so bougie over there. I only got Kmart over here. Well, you know what? Like I said, Juan, come on over, come through. I'll take you to H Mart. It's literally, it's so close to our house, which I was very pleased with. It's a really easy and very close drive. Just, you know, just always nice. Very happy about that. I mean, technically, like, my international grocery store wasn't that far of a drive, but, like, in general, I just really prefer the roads in the specific area of Texas that I'm living. Like, it is pretty great for my driving anxiety. I mean, I still definitely get anxious, but it's just really... like, the roads are very well maintained here. And, like, the signs are actually, like, very helpful. And it's just easy to navigate. Or easier than I'm used to. And that helps a lot with my anxiety. Because a lot of my, like, driving anxiety is from, like, not knowing where I'm going. And, like, being anxious about getting there safely and like just without it being like a whole ordeal. And you know, I don't know, so it's just like when the roads are like really easy to navigate and not hectic and whatever, it just helps, you know. Like, I'm still gonna be a level of anxious about it anytime I go somewhere I'm not familiar with, like, the way. And sometimes even if I'm familiar with the way, you know, but like, it definitely helps if the roads feel like easy to navigate and like I have space, and like if I'm not in the right lane, I get like good notice and like labeling of like, what's the right, like what's the turn only lanes, you know, what's this, what's that. Because the one thing I will say, and one thing I was nervous about moving to Texas, was that like there would be more lanes, more chaos, right? Like, so I thought that that would be like a problem and like really stressful for me, but actually I found, at least in the area that I live, there are more lanes, but like they're very well labeled very ahead of time, so you know, like, okay, these lanes are turn only, these ones are straight only, blah 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 blah, whatever. And they also have really great like U-turn opportunities. I used to hate U-turns, but I like U-turning in Texas, or at least, again, the specific part of Texas I'm in. It's awesome. They got them built in everywhere. They're literally, I knew about this before moving here, but like the Texas turnaround is like one of the best things ever invented. Okay? Like literally, it's awesome. It's amazing. But even then, they just have like a lot of like dedicated left turn lanes that you can use to U-turn, and like most of them have like turn arrows too, like a left turn arrow. So you can just fully like pull a Yui, fully protected. Like you're chilling. You're chilling. Or if it doesn't have a light or arrow, it's like it's a dedicated lane, so you're not just sitting in the middle of the lane like stopping people from going straight. I mean, they've really thought their roads out here. Like they've thought them through. I really appreciate how the roads are built in the area in which I live. Like it is really helping my driving anxiety a lot, or at least taking like an element of it and like kind of mitigating it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's great. So anyway, this H Mart's like literally like a straight shot. It's like the easiest drive ever. And I was stressed leaving because I was like, oh, like you could left turn out into the road, but it was like a pretty big, like semi-busy road where like it's just hard to get like a gap to do like a left turn because there's no light. But so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna turn right and then pull a U-turn somewhere, you know? And like literally the next light was like just a left turn lane with an arrow that you're allowed to do U-turns at. I was like, all right, bet, let's go. Just pulled a fat Yui. It was great. And then I just cruised my way home. It was great. I loved it. It was great. It really is a wonderful place in terms of the roads, okay? Me and my friends would pick up stuff for Hot Pot in college from an H Mart. We were not supposed to do that, but we didn't hurt anyone. Wait, do you mean like do like a Hot Pot like in the dorm or something? I love Hot Pot though. I don't blame you. I'd be doing that too. I would be doing that. Quickly triangulate her location, Ace. I'm dead. I don't have an Eye of Ender. I'm dead. I presume Texas also doesn't do dumb left side exits? You mean like on the interstate or something? I haven't seen any. The closest thing I've seen is the like Texas turnaround, but that's not really an exit, you know? That's just turning you around. Although I don't know if they have those on the interstate. To be fair, I haven't been on the interstate too much yet because like I literally haven't needed to be. Everything's in town. I'm hard chilling. I am hard fucking chilling. I guess I was on the interstate once for like 2 seconds. But anyways, but I don't think so, Joe. But maybe I haven't dabbled with the interstate enough to confidently say, so I'll let you know. But my little experience that I did have on the interstate was fine. No complaints really. And I was a little scared because again, just I don't know. It's more like lanes than I'm used to, but it was pretty chill. It was pretty chill and pretty easy, and I was only on there for like 2 seconds because it was literally like get on and then get off. So, you know. It was also one thing that's like interesting that I've seen like in Texas in general, I think, is like they have a lot of like I don't know if it's still technically the interstate, but it's like, okay, so like there's the big interstate, right? And then there's like little mini interstates. I don't know if they're technically interstates though, you know, but they're like smaller roads that are still like technically the interstate, maybe? I don't know, like to the sides of it. So like, I don't know, it's very interesting. Or like maybe they're highways. I really don't know, but I think they technically have like the same name as the interstate, but just like A or B or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not those are new to me. But they're like everywhere, I feel like. Oh, they're called frontage roads? Okay, yeah. Well, those. So I've driven on one of those, which was also, I mean, like pretty chill, you know, it was fine. Nothing too noteworthy. But yeah, we don't have those where I'm from. Or at least I've never seen or been on one. So I don't know. It's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah. Nerfed with talking? What do you mean? Oh, just words are hard. No, wait, I know what you mean, yeah. And that's real. Same, bestie, same. I swear, sometimes I can talk like so confidently and like I'm not struggling for words at all. And then other times I feel like I've got the fucking like orb of confusion just sat in front of me and I'm just like, duh. Like suddenly no words. No words. Just stuttering, you know? I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, it's real. You're not alone. You're not alone at all. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. I love the Texas roads for the specific area I'm in. I've been told that not all of Texas is the same though. So I guess I particularly like the roads where I'm at. Which is great. I'm happy that's the case, you know? So let's fucking go. Oh yeah, but anyway, so at H Mart, well, we got some ramen and what else did we get? We got some snackies, some chippies and things. We got some naengmyeon, like instant naengmyeon. I'm very excited about that. I love naengmyeon. And then we got some like, I don't know, have you guys ever had the have you guys ever had the Melona like ice cream bars? They're so good. Like the classic flavor is melon. But I did not know this. Roxy informed me that they have like a shit ton of other flavors. So, and how I found this out was she got some of the taro, and oh my god, the taro's so good. But so yeah, we decided to get some more. So I got coconut. I love coconut ice cream. So I got some coconut, and then she also got like she said it was a seasonal flavor because it's not always there. So I'm thinking maybe it's like a summer seasonal flavor. But it's like a strawberry, like, so they have strawberry, but then they have like a specific one that's like strawberry, like dipped in chocolate, you know? And I was like, ooh, that sounds good. So we got that one too. And I already had one of the coconut ones before stream. It was delicious. It was so good. I love coconut ice cream. I actually realized that recently. I mean, I've always loved like coconut. I just had never really had coconut ice cream before. But my friends introduced me to it. They brought like I think it was some Mexican brand. I forget what it was called though, but it was like these little like popsicles. Like they're like the, what do you call it? Like a shoot, what do you call that shape? Like I'm trying to think of like another popsicle brand that has this shape. So not like the rectangles, you know, but like the ones that are like a U and then flat on the I guess like a, do you know what I'm talking about? Like that shape, right? And they had like, it was like they were kind of smaller like popsicles. I don't know if maybe they were just minis though, or if they have like full-size ones or not, but anyways, and I think in the pack it was like a multi-pack, and there was coconut, I think there was a strawberry, And I think I want to say there was a mango. And they were so good. And I really liked the coconut. I also want to say the coconut with that one had like little bits of coconut in it, which was super good. Yeah, it was bomb. But I don't remember what the brand name was. I'll have to see if I can find it, but they were like really creamy. They don't look it, but cats are hopelessly helpless animals. These sweet little babies. If they don't look cute, if they didn't look cute, so nature, what? If they didn't look so cute, nature would have killed them off years ago. You think so? I don't know. I think they can be pretty capable. Some of them. Iris, like, if she got out in the wild, she would definitely survive. Fifi, probably not. They've always been safe here. Oh, okay. Fifi is not a hunter. I think Iris could keep both of them alive, though, actually. But yeah. Anyways, those ice creams are so good, though. But yeah, so I tried the Melona coconut, and it was really good. But I do think I liked the other brand a little bit more because it had like shaved coconut in it. I'm really gonna have to figure out what the brand was, but I think it was a Mexican brand. They were so yummy. They were so yummy. I love coconut ice cream. It's so good. So the Melona's pretty good as well. Like, it'll do the trick, you know, fulfill the craving. In Norway we have this thing called Smirnoff Ice. We have like Smirnoff Ice, like the drinks. I don't know if there's any kind of like freezy, like, you know, popsicle version, but I do know that they're like the little, just like the little what do you call it, like, you know, just like in a little bottle. I used to drink Smirnoff Ice a lot in college. I mean, they're pretty good, you know. They're pretty good, just nice, sweet, you know, chill little drink. I just don't drink much anymore. If I was a lightweight, I would drink more. But honestly, like, cause to me, I've never been a fan of like the taste of most alcohol. At least, even there are certainly ones that I do like the taste of, but like honestly, not enough to just like, even then it's still like I don't like it that much more than like just like a soda or something, you know what I mean? And so like usually, especially back in the day, like the point was to get drunk. And it's too much like maintenance. Like my oops, I keep falling. My fuck, what's the word? My body processes it too fast. And so it's just like, it's just not worth it. Like if I want to get drunk, I have to have a stomach just full of drink. And I just don't care that much. You know, I just don't care that much. If I actually like really genuinely like loved the taste of like a specific alcohol, then hell yeah, I drink it every once in a while just because I enjoy it. But like, there's just really not an alcohol out there, even like mixed drink, whatever, that I like enough to just be like, yeah, I'm craving one of those. Don't care if I feel it at all or not. I'm just like, just craving the taste of that. That doesn't exist for me. So I don't know. I just don't drink that much anymore. But I will say, I do feel like my tolerance has changed a little bit since stopping my antidepressants. I still don't really care enough to try, but maybe it would hit a little bit harder now without my meds. I don't know. Well, I don't think so, because in college I wasn't on meds, and so yeah, I don't know. I just don't care enough, you know? It's not worth it. I'll just drink a sweet tea. Now that's delicious. You know? I do like the sour apple Smirnoff though. I love, or Smirnoff Ice, or well, actually the normal Smirnoff too. I don't like it, but I like it. I like sour apple flavored things. I love sour apple. The sour apple Smirnoff Ice is quite good. I haven't had it in years, but I did used to get it pretty frequently. That one is quite good. But yeah. Does alcohol drinks have the same slimy feeling when you drink it? Yeah. At least if it's flavored, you know? Maybe like, maybe not like Bacardi or something. Like straight, like unflavored alcohol. But who the fuck wants to drink that? You know? Ew. Yeah, I think the reason I have that experience, Juan, is because of the flavoring, like because of the sugar or the syrup or whatever it is that's like adding that to the drink. That's what feels like I'm getting that slimy, sticky, like whatever feeling in my throat. And that's why I believe water is the only thing that doesn't do that, because it's just water. Like it doesn't have, you know, any like flavoring or sweetness like added to it, you know? So yeah, like if I drink a Smirnoff Ice, for example, 100% yes, that would give me that same feeling. I don't drink that much. Ignore the full bar in my kitchen. Hey, you know what? You do you, King. I honestly, like, I think there's nothing wrong with a good drink. Again, I don't know. There's just nothing I like enough to just have like, cause you know, like there's some people that's like, yeah, after a long day, or maybe even not a long day, you know, go home like, yeah, I'm gonna have a beer. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a whiskey or whatever it is, you know, like and I assume, well, maybe not, but I'm assuming there's some of those people at least do that because they genuinely like the taste of it. Maybe not all, but like, you know, like I assume there has to be people out there that drink that just because they like it. And there's just no alcoholic beverage that I enjoy enough to do that, you know? I don't know. Maybe I just haven't found the right one. Actually, except there is one kind of, but still not. Kind of, but still not. I do really like Moscato. Like I do genuinely really like the taste of Moscato. So maybe that's like the closest thing. But even then, I know I like Moscato, and I've never gone out of my way to go get a bottle of Moscato, you know? Like just to have on deck, you know? So I don't know. I'm just not much of a drinker anymore, you know? Been there, done that. I don't know. It's just not really my thing, but nothing wrong with a good drink. I know you had good taste, bestie. Of course. Of course. Of course. Who do you think you're talking to? I was dying laughing yesterday when I saw a Nile Blue video of him attempting to chemically make a super dense beer with 80% ABV. What the frick? What the ferk? That sounds awful. I drink it for the taste. Love the taste of a good Irish whiskey or a scotch. Yeah, see? I know that there's people like that. I just can't really relate. But you know, upon further thought, I will definitely say that Moscato is the closest thing. Definitely. I do genuinely like really enjoy the taste of Moscato. Oh, it's so yummy. Yeah, that shit's good. Maybe I should go out of my way to have some Moscato on deck, you know? Oh, it is yummy. I do like Moscato. You guys are really, you know, helping me think this through. But like, it doesn't really do anything for me other than taste-wise. It is delicious, but that's okay because again, I don't know, you know, I've had my drunken adventures, plenty of them. And we still get a little silly from time to time, but nothing like we used to. Oh. All these crevasses. This wooden thing's all one big thing, it seems. There we go. So is each like balcony ceiling, I think it's its own individual, and then the frame was like one whole thing. I think we got all of them. If not, we'll find it later. Okay. Let's get the rest of this top part. But yeah, I'm more of a just like social drinker at this point. And most of my friends don't drink that much either, so then I just end up not drinking much. You know? It's just fine by me. I also can't drink at all when I'm like outside if it's sunny out. That's like even if I'm really good about staying hydrated, it's almost like always a guaranteed migraine. So I never fuck with alcohol outside. I have learned that lesson many times. Not worth the risk. 'Cause I get like bad migraines too, like knocked, like I'm out for like the rest of the day. Although I will say the last time I remember getting a migraine because I was drinking while like outside in the sun was before I started taking the BC powder, which to date is like the best, like out of all medicines, like over-the-counter medicines I've tried so far to like get rid of my migraines. It definitely works the best, like most reliably and fastest. So I guess I haven't tried like a sun-induced migraine, sun and alcohol-induced migraine, like against the BC powder. Maybe it would like take care of it and like help me rally. But honestly, don't really feel the need to like willingly test it, you know? If it ever happens, then we can give it a test, but I'm not gonna simulate it myself. But that fact has definitely stopped me from having a little drinky with friends, like when I otherwise would join in, because I'm like, yeah, no. Like at Forest, like they did this like happy hour kind of thing where they gave out like a free drink voucher, basically. So like, you know, under normal circumstances, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'll take a free drink. Like who wouldn't take a free drink? Drinks are fucking expensive, you know? But because we were like out in the sun and gonna be out in the sun all day, and it's already kind of like a, you know, kind of intense environment because you're like camping and out in the sun and dancing and blah 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 blah, you're like sleep deprived, all the things, like all the things that can already aid to, you know, not feeling very good. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna add anything that could potentially, you know, ruin my good time. So yeah, but otherwise, under normal circumstances, I 100% would have used that voucher because, again, drinks are fucking expensive. Hell yeah, give me a free drink. I'll take it. Just not at Forest. Maybe at night. Maybe at night. Maybe. Excuse me. Hold up. Of all I tasted, the sour apple is the best I've tasted. Yeah, the sour apple is really good. But then again, I haven't tasted. Oh, you mean the Moscato? Oh, Moscato is so good. I mean, if you like sweet wine, you'll like Moscato. I don't think I've actually been drunk in a long while. I went shot for shot with Val during the Drunken Ring stream and I was barely buzzed by the end. Yeah, no, I feel that. That's why I don't care for drinking, because for me, like, if I want to get drunk, I have to like keep up a pace. Like, and even if I do finally get drunk, I have to keep going to maintain it. And it's just like, it feels like a chore. Like it's just not worth it to me, you know? So like, if I'm gonna drink, like, I'm just fine with like whatever state I end up being in just by how much I feel like drinking, you know? And I'm not gonna like sit there and like focus on like maintaining it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just again, been there, done that in college. Like, it's just tired at this point. Like, I just don't care enough. But yeah, I think social drinking can be fun. Even if I don't end up like feeling anything, I still think it's fun to just like drink with friends, you know? So yeah. I only drink under one of two conditions. I'm alone, I'm with someone, otherwise I don't drink. Accent. Good one. You know, every day of the week that ends in day, right? Or Y. Is that what the saying is? Every day of the week that ends in Y. Yeah. I have the privilege of being extremely tolerant. See, yeah, like I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing. Cause like, okay, my main like annoyance with having a high tolerance is like, if you're going out and like I'm just jealous of like the friends that can go to the bar and get like one drink and they're like tipsy, you know? And so it's like, yeah, okay, you can buy one drink, one expensive drink, and you're chilling, you know, you're a little tipsy, whatever. Yeah, that's not me. Like, either I need to pregame, and even then might not get there, or I'm buying so many fucking drinks, and like, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't care that much. I'm not gonna do that. So I don't know, it's a blessing and a curse, I guess, you know. It can be good at times, because sometimes if you do want a little drinking, you don't want to be like, bleh. You know, you'll be chilling. You got high tolerance. You're good. But sometimes you want to have one drinky and be a little bleh. And you're just not. And you're just not gonna be. And that's annoying sometimes, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. In the grand scheme of things, not that big of a deal. You know? We are twinning today. I'm pretty much my wife's bartender because it's just way cheaper to drink at home. 100%. Yeah. I tailor the drinks to her level of intoxication so she doesn't get hammered. Aw, I love that. I will say Roxy is really good at making like a really delicious mixed drink. I mean, she's good at cooking. She's good at making drinks. She's good at everything, I swear. So, you know, maybe she'll introduce me to more drink, because she actually introduced me to the Moscato. So, yeah. You know, maybe I'll have some new favorite drinks that I'll be able to tell you guys about in the future here. But as of right now, I do think Moscato is my favorite. It's just so yummy. I don't like wine normally, but I do like sweet wines. That's it. Otherwise, really don't like wine. Oh, is it underneath? Yeah, kind of, yes. Is that all of it? Oh, yeah. Okay. We're making some progress. And I feel like this upper part is like by far the hardest part of this, because it's got like more, well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Are these the only roofs? Oh no, we got those too as well. But the roof honestly isn't too bad. It comes off pretty easily. You just got to go at it from a few different angles to get all the crevasses, you know. Otherwise, it's not too bad. Not bad at all. I love this map. It's lovely. But yeah, anyways, because of my hot tolerance, I always include Jägermeister in the pregame. Oh, I actually do like Jaeger. It's weird because I feel like people either like Jaeger or hate it, you know, like can't stand the taste of it. It's actually one of the only alcohols or like liquors that I do kind of like I don't love the taste of it. Like I don't know that I'd go as far as to say like, oh yeah, that tastes really good, but like I don't mind it. Like out of all the things that I've taken shots of that made me like, ugh, you know, afterward, Jaeger's not that bad. I kind of like the taste of it as much as one can, you know, for someone who's not a big fan of like alcohols, like straight, you know. Really, my friends like, or some of my friends like Jaeger. It's not bad. I don't know, like it, I understand why some people don't like the taste of it. Like it definitely does have a very like distinct taste, you know, but like I don't really mind it. It's not bad. Like I like it better than I might even venture to say that I like it better than just like straight vodka, honestly. But I guess it's been a really long time since I've had it, so I don't know. I mean, again, like I'll still be chasing it with something like, and I wouldn't venture to say that I like really enjoy the taste of it necessarily. I just don't find it gross, you know. I don't know, I just don't like, there's a lot of things I've had shots of that have made me like, ugh, like after, you know, and you're like racing to get that chaser down, and I feel like Jaeger is like, I'm not rushing. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna chase it with something, but like, you know, it's not that bad. I don't know. I kind of almost like the way it tastes, you know? I don't know. But I do get why people don't like it. It definitely does have a very like distinct flavor. So, you know. And what's interesting is, yeah, because I've heard that it's like licorice flavored. I don't really like licorice that much, but again, I don't mind Jaeger, so I don't really understand how that works. Like, I don't know what the distinction is that makes me not mind it, but I don't, whatever it is, it's doing itself favors. Because I don't mind it very much. It's pretty solid. Someone hands me a shot of Jaeger, I'll take it. Hell yeah, I will. I think my favorite thing to take shots of though is soju, but not all sojus are made alike. There's this specific brand of soju, I forget what it is, but like Roxy again introduced me to it because I've had some pretty nasty sojus before. But there's this like one brand, and all I remember about it is it's, funny enough, unflavored. And I think it's in like a blue bottle, like a light blue bottle. But that is like some of the smoothest alcohol I have ever taken. I can literally drink that specific soju without a chaser. Like, pure. It is almost like drinking water. Flavor wise, doesn't burn at all, doesn't like give you any like you know, like at all. Like, it is some of the smoothest alcohol I've ever drinking in my life. I don't understand how they do it, and it's still strong. Like, it's straight up fucking soju. I don't know, so that shit, I don't understand how they managed to do that, but I do like some soju, the right soju. Anyway, some again, I have had some really nasty sojus that definitely like made me gag a little. So they're not all made alike. But that one specific one, I'll have to figure out what the brand is, but it is like smooth as fuck. Although I will say, different brand, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it wasn't and they just have like a line of like flavored ones. But while we were at Forest, at one of the stages, there was like this stall that, and I forget what it was called too. I want to say it was called like Moon something. But I don't know. Anyway, they were giving out like soju, like flavored soju, like a free shot, like a taste test of their like different soju flavors, and she got like the yogurt one, and she let me try a little bit of it, and it was really good. And that one was also really smooth, like no burn at all. Is it Jinro? Let me look it up because I'm not sure. I wouldn't remember the name of it. I just know what the bottle looks like. Oops. I don't think it's that one, no. Let me try searching soju blue bottle. Oh wait, maybe it is. Actually, just when I searched Jinro, it showed me a lot of like green bottles. It might be that one. The like Jinro soju blue bottle. That might be it. Yeah. I think so. That looks right, but I'd have to double check with her. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck they make that shit, but it's smooth as fuck. Like, crazy. Crazy. Jaeger bombs led to one of only 2 times I've been blackout drunk. That's fair. Yeah, Bacardi was led to one of a few times. Well, yeah, probably more than 2 times that I've been blackout drunk, but Bacardi. So like the first time I ever got blackout fucking drunk was like, I think like the 2nd or 3rd time I ever drank, and I was at a New Year's party with my friends, just like a very small, like close friends New Year's party, but there were like a couple people there I didn't know, and they were basically doing like shot roulette, and I got I got Bacardi like 2 or 3 times in the shot roulette, and the other ones were like a lot more chill. So I was just really unlucky. Yeah. And you know what? I don't remember most of that night, but I do remember there was some weirdo there that kept trying to kiss me. I think he did once, which was unfortunate, but I mean, it's okay. It wasn't that deep, just kind of gross of him. But he ended up carrying me back to my friend's apartment and I threw up all over him. So, you know, karma. You know. So yeah, I threw up all the fuck over him and that's what he deserved. So, you know, thanks Bacardi. But yeah, so I'll never be doing, I have not since then, and I never will be doing shot roulette ever again. Cause apparently I have shit fucking luck. But yeah, that shit was nasty. That shit was fucking gross. So, you know, I think I've maybe been blackout drunk like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. You've had a few times for sure, for sure. My first time was also my first time doing doing a party. Last thing I remember was the card 2 of hearts, also a drinking game. No, that's fair. The drinking games will get you for sure. Yeah, I think the other times that I got blackout drunk were like my own doing, like my own, I guess technically the shot roulette was like my own doing and my own stupid choices. But you know, I just did, to be fair, I didn't know that Bacardi was in there. I don't think I even knew what Bacardi was. I was very new to drinking, very sheltered. So like, yeah, I didn't know that they were packing some shit like that in there. But I mean, ultimately I did decide to participate in the shot roulette, and you have no idea what you might get, and I sure did find out. So it was still like my doing, but the other times I would argue were more my poor decision making. You know, the shot roulette was somewhat my poor decision making, somewhat bad luck, you know. So I don't know, but anyways. And then after a few times getting blackout drunk, I became the more responsible friend that took care of my friends who would get blackout drunk, or at the very least get sick. So, you know, she evolved. She sure did. Yeah. In fact, I would get pissed off at my friends being dummies. Doing some stupid ass shit. Thank you for the video, Magnus. I woke up in the morning ready for the club, went down to eat some, and my mom tells me, Maggie, used 6 attempts on walking in your door, then you threw up all over the bed. Oh no, that sounds terrible. My wife and I went to Granada. We were introduced to Rivers. Oh, Rivers. I don't know Rivers. It's one of the oldest rum distilleries in the Caribbean, and the locals called it trouble in a bottle. Naturally, we brought 4 bottles home. It's 128 proof and tastes like lightly sweetened water. Oh, that is scary. Holy shit. Yeah, for sure that's some trouble in a bottle. Oh, you know what you did just make me think of though? I actually do also like moonshine. I've had some really good moonshine that does not taste as strong as it is. I feel like moonshine is another one that can be like very dangerous. It can be very deceiving. But I've also had moonshine that tastes like shit. like taste so strong. But I've had some that it just tastes like a nice sweet like apple cider or something, you know? So yeah, moonshine's good if it's made right. But that said, if it's made where it doesn't taste like alcohol, it's also very very dangerous. Very dangerous, very wild. But I do love some like apple pie moonshine. Yum. That is good. If I remember correctly, moonshine is strong enough modern flex fuel cars can run off of it. What? Are you serious? No way. No fucking way. That's insane. Well, shit's good though. That shit be tasting good. Which kind of moonshine we talking about, production or backwoods? Like I've only ever had moonshine that was like made by some dude that's like a friend of a friend or something. I've never had like, wait, I didn't even know that they sell moonshine like in the store. They do? Because I kind of thought the whole thing with moonshine is that like people just be making it like at home or whatever. I don't even know how you make it, but every moonshine I've ever had was like made, you know, like at home or whatever. Like got it from a friend of a friend or whoever, or their dad or whatever, you know? I don't know. Whoever the fuck. But had a few jars of homebrew over the years. It's good. I do tell you what, it does taste good. It's a very good vine, or I shouldn't. Is that wine? Or I shouldn't say it was good. Nonetheless, I took one for the team and drank up that whole 3-liter drink. Oh my god. They call it moonshine, but it's like 30% and more sugar than booze. Okay, so it's like a whole different thing. I have not had that. So yeah, I've definitely had the like homemade stuff. And I've had some really good ones. I've had some really bad ones. There was like some dude at my last job that I guess, I don't know if he was a vendor or like a friend of my boss or what, but like he would like for the holiday, like bring in the moonshine he made and like give it to like people as a gift. And I'm so sorry, but that moonshine was fucking disgusting. Like I literally just threw it out. It was really bad. And that's actually the only bad moonshine I've had. It was so strong. Like it didn't taste good at all. And the whole point is it's supposed to taste delicious and not taste at all like the alcohol. At least in my experience. Every time before that, anytime I had moonshine, but actually, I think I had apple pie moonshine the same night that I got blackout from the shot roulette. Which is probably why I got blackout, because I had moonshine and like box wine and fucking Bacardi shots. And then like some kind of punch that someone made. Oh, I was naive. I made bad choices, actually. The more I think about it, okay, the roulette, my fault for agreeing to partake, but also did not know or expect I would be getting multiple shots of Bacardi. But you know, the other decisions I made that night were not my best. We're not my best, you know. Anything with green apple in it is so good. That I agree. I love like green apple, sour apple flavored like candy, drinks, whatever. Oh, so good. So good. NASCAR was created because bootleggers would have to soup up cars to run liquor to where they needed to get it and outrun cops during the Prohibition. They started racing their cars on dirt tracks after Prohibition. That's crazy. And what liquor were they bootlegging? Moonshine. Whoa, that's insane. I've never heard that. Had a peppermint shine that a coworker brought in on Christmas. Tasted like drinking a candy cane. Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds so good. See, I was so sad because when that like person brought in the moonshine at work, I was so excited because it was like an apple pie one. And I hadn't had like an apple pie moonshine in years. So I was so excited. I was like, oh, this is about to be so good. And then it tasted like fucking shit. And it was so disappointing. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Tastes awful. Like, bruh. I mean, it tastes how strong it is. I'll give them that. It was not dangerous because I did not fucking drink it. After like the first sip, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm good. I'm good. Nah. I'm chilling. I don't need this. I'm good. Thanks, but no thanks. Or I might have given it to my friend. I can't remember. Either I threw it out, I might have given it to a friend, actually. Either way, I didn't fucking drink it. Sure as shit. It's gross. Disgusting. But, you know, someone liked it at least. Proxy, I even use the Heads and Shoulders shampoo with the green apple smell. Oh, I love things that are scented green apple. Dude, I'm so with you. I love green apple. Apple in general, honestly. I love apple scents, apple flavored things. So good. Especially like I personally like I love like caramel apple, cinnamon apple, like all that, but honestly when it comes to like scents and honestly even flavor, I love a good just like fresh apple or sour apple. Like I do like the spiced stuff for sure, but I love like fresh apple, sour apple. So good. Especially for like a candle or something. Like I 100% would choose like a fresh apple candle over like cinnamon apple. I do still like cinnamon apple, but I would 100% choose like a fresh apple over it. I just love it. It's just so like, it's just so good. There's something about it. So it was such a shock when all the cats suddenly took off on me. Aw. I've given them nothing but love, affection, and God. Aw. What went wrong? Maybe they sensed the volcano. It was then that people started knocking on my door demanding their cats back. Oh, that's awkward. I suddenly felt such relief. It wasn't me after all. All the cats just love the Spanish villa, you know? Can't really blame them. What a nice place this is. Oh, I bet there's some shit on top of this. Or oh, where's it done? Oh, never mind. It's done. Yay! Let's go. Perfect. Beautiful. Now these probably. Oh. Or never mind. Underneath. Yay! Did I get all of it? Did I get the frame? I did. Okay. Good. Dun, dun. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was so locked in. I've considered setting up my own still at home because I haven't had a good home brew since I moved away from the Carolinas. Oh, that would be fun. Pro relationship advice. I let my wife pick out all my shampoo, deodorant, and cologne. That way she always likes the way I smell. Hey, that's actually such good advice. That's such good advice. That would also be fun to like pick out for your partner, you know. On scent and stuff, I have to like lay my ground because someone in my family get dizzy by strong smells. Or by scent. Yeah. So my current scents are citrus mandarin. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good, which is crazy because I used to hate like orange smells. But I am starting to like it. I used to hate like everything orange, but now that I like oranges, just not too strong oranges, now I started liking orange scents as well. So that sounds really nice and like refreshing, and like I've heard that like orange scent can be a good kind of like energizing scent. For like kind of aromatherapy, I guess. So honestly, that sounds like a good, you know, good way to go. Just to kind of give you a little boost. You know? I don't think that's snobby at all, Magnus. Hi, Rowdy. Hi, Rowdy. Well, you would know. You're the realist, so you would know. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. You're having a good Monday. How are you? Hi, Smurfy. How are you? Happy Monday or grown. Not a bad day, honestly. Not a bad day. We're just mostly just chilling today, you know? Been pretty chill. We're talking at length about alcohol today. And Apple everything. What is your guys' like favorite scent? I do think Apple is definitely like one of my tops. I just love everything Apple. I really do. I do also really like oh, what is it? Like a kind of like cucumber melon or something. I like really like fresh scents, you know? Like for like soaps and stuff, I mean. You do know Icy? I know. You do know a little about fragrances. All right, let's hear it, King. Let's hear it. I just feel like it's just so overly expensive. I mean, but hey, some things can be like a nice splurge, you know? I think like with stuff like that, like so long as you find value in it and like it makes you happy and like serves its purpose, like nothing wrong with it. It is none of my business how people like spend their money, you know? Not my business, not my say. And like everybody like treats themselves or like splurges in different ways, you know? I actually think it's really interesting to like learn like what people would splurge on, right? Like what to them is like the thing that they would splurge on. Like, is it clothes? Is it like fine dining? Is it like, I don't know, shoes and like purses and things? Is it like high tech stuff? Is it cars? Like what is like your thing that like you're willing to spend like more on, or even like a lot on, you know? I find that really interesting. Like for me, if I had like all the money in the world, I would probably spend it on like gaming stuff. You know, like I'd get like all the consoles I wanted and like a really like top tier like gaming setup, not just like for the computer, but like the desk and like chair, and just making like a super comfy, like really aesthetic setup with like lights and like shelves and like all this shit, right? Like that's what I would splurge the fuck on if I just had like money to spend, right? Like all the money like I needed, like money's not a concern. That's what I would just like completely sink it into. 100%. I think it's just like, I don't know, it's an interesting like window into a person to know like what that thing for them is, you know? Like what do they like do or like would want to splurge on in that way, and like almost like an egregious way, you know? Like if you could. I just think it's really cool because some people, I mean, you know, like especially like some hobbies are like really expensive, so like maybe they just like go all in on like that hobby, you know? Like I don't know, I just think it's really interesting. So again, you know, so long as it like is valuable to you and like brings joy and like and serves like its purpose, whatever that purpose may be, even if that purpose is just like it makes you happy or like makes you feel good or whatever, you know, then by all means. If you have the means, by all means. You know what I mean? Hi everyone, how's your weekend? Did you see any fireworks? Hi Maud, hi. Weekend was pretty good over here. I didn't see any fireworks, but our oven exploded. Yeah. So like kind of close. That's a really dramatic like telling of the story. Okay. Like don't worry, we're fine, but like our oven did shoot out some sparks for sure. She's out of commission right now. Ooh, burning marshmallow scent. Ooh, that sounds good. You know what? That makes me think of, well, I guess not burnt. Well, actually, it's technically like toasted marshmallow. The Baymax like s'mores that you got me, Rowdy, it still smells like s'mores. I still like grab it and just like squish it into my face every once in a while. I can't believe it still smells like that. Like I've had that thing for so long and it still smells like s'mores. Is that not crazy? Right? Isn't that fucking crazy? Like, I don't know, but I'm so happy about it. Like I still regularly grab that thing and just smush it into my face and like inhale deeply. In-house fireworks. Are y'all okay? We're okay, yeah. Yeah, we were just cooking and like all of a sudden, like I was out in the living room and I just heard these like a couple of like loud like pops, and like Roxy had been in the kitchen and she said it was like electrical sparks like behind, like between the back of the oven and like the wall. So I don't know, yeah, we just turned it the fuck off and you know, we have a tech coming out next week, but yeah, it was something. It was a thing that happened. It sure was. It sure was. So yeah, you know, in-house fireworks for sure. Fireworks still going off here. I heard some last night, but I haven't seen any. Which is a little bit of a bummer, but I didn't like go out looking either, so you know. But yeah, I mean, people, I swear, people always like do it like the fuck, like a fucking month surrounding, you know? So yeah. Whatever you were baking was not okay. We were making bacon. We were making bacon. It was really tragic. We had to make like, we took, obviously, like we turned it off and like took it out, and then we were just cooking it in like rounds in the toaster oven, because like we were doing it in the oven because I have this huge like baking sheet, so we could just like do it all, you know, in one go. Oven said fuck that, so yeah, I don't know. Crazy. I'm curious to see like what they'll say, like when the tech comes, like what they'll say is the problem with it, you know? I'm curious what went wrong. So I'll keep you guys updated once I know more. They're coming next Monday, I think. So yeah, we're gonna be out an oven and stove for a little while, but we're all good. No fire. We're all safe. So you know, it's all good, and it's under warranty, so we're chilling. I mean, we're slightly inconvenienced, but we're chilling. You know, all good. But I would probably just spend a little on a car and just save money in general, because that's my thing. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I'm like, for me, other than like computer gaming stuff, like I don't think I would ever buy like really like expensive brands of like clothing and stuff, because it just like doesn't really interest me. I mean, maybe like a piece here and there if I really liked the piece, you know, but like even then, with the price of some of these like luxury brands, even if I really liked it, I don't know if I could still like it enough to justify the price, you know? I don't know, but maybe here and there, I don't know. The day that thing ain't smelling like s'mores anymore, meant to be like, nah, for real. I cannot believe I've had that thing for years. And I've done nothing to like try to preserve the scent of it, you know? It's just been like on my little shelf spot that I have for it. So I don't know. I think I don't know how the fuck they put the like scent on those, but like that shit is fucking like strong. You know, like I don't know how it has been hanging on this long, but I'm not mad about it. I hope it always smells like s'mores, because it smells awesome. It smells great. I'd splurge on a live-in housekeeper if that's fair. What was that? Tech, there seems to be an electrical problem. No, for real. No, I'm really curious what they're gonna say. I'm really curious, because like, what the fuck was that? But no, yeah, housekeeper is fair. That, you know, that's a big like quality of life kind of upgrade, you know? What'd you miss? Not much. We're talking about scents and alcohol now. You know, what's your favorite scent, Juan? It doesn't have to be like a fragrance, like cologne or something. Like it can be like food scent, it can be like for a candle, it can be cologne, like whatever. But like, what's your favorite like scent? Ooh, vanilla, that's classic. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with a good vanilla. Yeah, you're real for that. If money was no limit, I'd have some cool cars, but alas, I have bigger, more important uses for the money. Yeah, feel you there. Feel you there, bestie. I mean, first thing I'd be doing for sure is paying off my student loan. And my car. Yeah. First things fucking first. And then we'll see. All right, Magnus, get some good sleep. Get some good sleep. If a guy called Suku something raids, that might be my fault. My fault? But all right, I'll keep that in mind. I hope you have a good night. Get some good sleep. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Campfire scent. Ooh, yeah, that's good too. That's good too. I'm close to finish on my student loans. 14 grand left. Should be done by end of this year, then saving to buy a place. Ooh, nice. Congrats, Joe. That's awesome that you're almost there. With my current like payment plan, I've got like 5 years left, I think. Or no. 6? I'm not sure. I've been trying to do like big chunks when I can. So that's been kind of, you know, shifting it around. I think it's like 5 or 6 years left. But it shouldn't truly be that because I'm like, you know, adding some big fat chunks when I can. But shouldn't be more than that at least, so. You know, we're on our way. We're trying. We're trying our best. But congrats on almost being there, Joe. That's gonna be such a nice relief and like weight off your shoulders, I'm sure. If you're anything like me, it's gonna be such a nice relief, weight off your shoulders once you're done with that. So you got this. Almost there. Let's go. Good night, Magnus. We are twinning today. Started out with like over 120. Woo! Yeah, that is a lot. So I feel accomplished with just that, considering I got it down to 14 grand in 2.5 years. Yeah, I mean, that is awesome. That is awesome. We love to hear it. Those student loans are rough for sure. I'm hoping that once I get settled here, I'll be able to start just like going ham on my student loans. That's my goal. Because like the sooner I get those paid off, that's just like so much extra money, you know, that I will have every month. I'm trying to have that. Same with the car loan. But the student loan is such a like, I just like the interest. I mean, for both of them, but the student loan is like my higher priority because of the interest rates. So we shall see. I'm hoping I can do some really good damage this year. Or well, I guess maybe next year more like, or well, you know, still some of this year, but probably the biggest bulk of it will be next year, since honestly, I mean, we're already in fucking July, you guys. Isn't that fucking crazy? Isn't that insane? Congrats on 700 followers, by the way. Oh, thank you, Magnus. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, you know, we're trying to make things happen. Trying to get shit done. And then maybe one day, you guys, I want like one of the like dream like electronics purchases that I want to make. That's just like, I know I don't need it, but I want it. I want a Steam Deck so bad. I want to be in a place where I can justify buying myself a Steam Deck. You know, that's my goal. To be able to justify and buy myself a Steam Deck. I want one so bad. I would get so much fucking use out of it. Like, I don't technically need it, but I would get so much use out of it. Cause like, I have so many fucking games on Steam. And like, sometimes, and I know not all of them are compatible, but I've looked at a lot of the ones that I like would play if I had a Steam Deck, like on the Steam Deck, and they're compatible or like mostly compatible, you know? So like for me, it would be very worth it, you know? I mostly want it to play like farm sims, because a lot of like the farm sims I looked into are Steam Deck compatible, and like those are the type of games where a lot of times I would like be more motivated to play them if I could like play them while being like cozy in bed, you know, or like out when I'm like, you know, whatever, just out somewhere, like in the car, whatever it is, you know, like that is that type of vibe is what I think I would get the most use of a Steam Deck. I want one so bad. I've been wanting one for years. So hopefully one day I'll finally be able to justify and afford getting one. So that's my treat myself goal. I also really want a new chair for my desk because this one is I went cheap with it, you know. It was my first like chair for like a computer gaming setup, and I went cheaper with it, and like it's a good chair, but it's at the end of its life. So I want to invest in a higher quality chair that will like last longer and be like more comfortable. So that's another like splurge item I want to be able to get for myself at some point. But for now, like this chair's fine. It's like just not as comfy as it once was, you know, and it's kind of fallen apart a little bit with no help of my cats, who have definitely done a number on it as well. But yeah. But you know, these are my goals. But yeah, definitely like one of the farm sims I own. I can't remember like which ones specifically I looked into that were Steam Deck compatible, but I know that there were some, and they're just like honestly any of them I would want to play because I love my farm sims, y'all know that. And I just think that would be such a vibe to be able to play, and I love the idea of being able to like play it on my computer when I want to, but then go and like pick up where I left off on the Steam Deck if I'm like out or just want to be able to lay down and like play it or whatever it might be, you know, like that just sounds so ideal to me. And again, I have so many games on Steam. So yeah, maybe one day. I hope I can get one like in the next few years. But we'll see. It's definitely a want, not a need, so. Yeah, they are expensive. Also, thank you for the stretch, posture check, and hydrate. Let me do a good stretch here. Bliss. Oh, I forgot to take a picture for the VOD, or yeah, the VOD. Here, let me take a couple pictures. You can take a picture of what we've done so far. Look how beautiful that is. I love the colors and like all the plants. I haven't really taken a moment to look at what we cleaned of it. Oh yeah, wait, I'm doing a posture check. It's so easily distracted. Oh! She's small. Thank you for the model, Gotcha. You gotta go now. I don't think we've gotten the Chibi Minty yet. Let's go. She's so cutie. I love Chibi Minty. I want to get one of like my not the, well, I guess the punk one would be cute too, but like my other design, like my new OG design, or what, I don't know what to call it. My 3.0 design with the full rainbow gradient hair. Maybe one day. So many things I want to buy. Oh, it did not occur to me that this is the wall. I guess I missed that frame. Okay, well, cool. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's finish up this wall. Porch wall. Oh, I bet that's from the outside. Because I think that's what I got distracted by. Or, well, maybe not. Never mind. Nope. Cool. think we're good in here. Okay. Nice. Beautiful. This is going quite smoothly. But yeah, anyways, I think those are my two, like, most, like, expensive, kind of don't need but want. Actually, I'd argue that I probably need the chair more just because it would be more comfortable and I am at my computer so much. And I'd like to get one that's more like ergonomic and just comfy. So like that one is probably arguably more of a need than a want. So I should probably prioritize that over the Steam Deck. But I want a Steam Deck. Let's see though. I haven't done like I haven't done a whole lot of like looking into what kind of chair I want to get. Cause like originally I wanted to get, I forget what's that brand's name, the like really like classic like gaming chairs, and Christian has one and I do really like it. Like it's very comfortable and feels like very high quality. Those things are expensive as fuck, but it does feel like very high quality, and like I like that I was able to like sit in it and like see if I actually find it like comfortable to sit in. But I don't know. I haven't done that much. Like I haven't really looked into like other options, you know? So I need to do some like research, because I definitely want to like, if I'm gonna like splurge on an expensive chair, I want to make sure I get like the right one for me, you know? So some research is definitely needed. No, I mean, is that the brand name or is that like a certain model? No, isn't it like Secret something or hold up. Secret Lab. Yeah, Secret Lab. Yeah. But I don't know. I do like his chair. It is very comfy. But I need to do some research, you know, because those chairs are no joke. They're expensive. And a lot of like, you know, high quality, like ergonomic chairs are expensive. So just gotta figure out what's the right one for me. I'm not trying to splurge on a chair that I don't even like, you know. Would a standing desk be better than an ergo chair? I mean, yes. I guess I haven't really looked into standing desks, but my main like concern or thing that has always kind of put me off for a standing desk, but again, I haven't looked into them, so maybe they have like built-in solution for this, is like cables, because I have so many things like aside from like not, you know, like extra things beyond just like keyboard, mouse, screens, you know, like I have so much shit plugged in, and some of them are like, I guess I would just need longer cables for them to be able to like move with it, moving up and down. Because like my first thought is that shit's gonna get like, the cords are gonna get like strained or pulled or yanked out from like raising and lowering the desk. So I'm sure there's gotta be like solutions for that for people that have like a, you know, lots of wires kind of setup, but I just haven't looked into it, you know, so I would want to like have a good plan for that. That's just like my main, the main thing that's kind of deterred me from like looking into it, I guess, is that just kind of sounds like a pain to figure out. But I mean, standing desks are pretty cool, like just as a concept or whatever. I mean, I had a friend at work that had used like a used like a standing desk, and that seems nice, especially for like work, you know, since you're there for like 8+ hours a day. But yeah, I don't know, I just have to figure out, I'd have to look into what I would need to do to make that like very seamless, where it wouldn't be a pain when I want to like lower and raise it, you know? So.
What's up? Is that Pete? Well, what's going on? You have something to say to everyone? Do you have some thoughts on the standing desk?
I would think if anyone, Iris would have thoughts on it, since she likes to sit in my lappy, and if I'm standing, she won't have a lappy to sit in. But I guess she will have a chair. She can just take the chair for herself, I guess.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness, Fifi's so cute. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. We just need to look into it. Okay, the railing's good on that one. Did I get the railing on this one? No. Okay, gotta do some more work. Fifi's playing with her little spring toy. But she could sit higher, and that's a plus. Ooh, that actually is a plus. You so right. You so right. I think the answer though would be to have a power strip under the desk, which everything plugs into, and a single network switch, so that one Ethernet jack goes out, and then from there you just use a cable grow for it. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it, because I'm certainly not opposed to a standing desk. Like, in a lot of ways, that sounds great, right? So, yeah, but that makes sense. I'll have to look into it and give it some thought. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So let's do, should we start on like, let's start on this wall. We're doing pretty good. Like, we've made, or actually, let's do the roof. Again, I'm trying to kind of work top down, you know? This place is so beautiful. I love it. But if the cats weren't here, where were they? That's a good question. I'm not sure, girl. Wait a second. I knew, I had a feeling I didn't get all of these to ding. Is it the underneath? I don't see it there. trying to figure out who's feeding them. Oh, wait. Is it just this? Not quite. Oh. Very small little spots. Okay. I assume this one is like similar? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Because I know I got both of those, but I just remembered. I was like, I remember it only dinging once. All right, nice. Got that taken care of. Watch me do the same thing on this part. Thank you, Rowdy. You guys, I will say one thing. Ever since I moved to fucking Texas, my allergies are out of fucking control. So I think there is some kind of plant or tree or whatever that my sinuses are not pleased with. I think Roxy said there's something called like, I want to say it was called like cedar fever. Now I'm not like feverish, so it's not that bad. Just like really sneezy and like just kind of, I don't know, I got like just a lot going on in my sinuses, and like kind of itchy and stuff. But anyway, apparently it's like a really like common thing. Cedar fever, I mean. I don't think it's that. Well, I don't know, maybe it is like cedar, just not full-blown like fever. But anyways, I don't know, something is really making me super duper sneezy, so I feel like I need to start taking some allergy medicine again, because it is just straight up unpleasant, I tell you what. But I didn't even think about like that side of moving, of like there potentially being like some kind of, you know, pollen or whatever that I'm not used to that might upset my sinuses, you know? So kind of interesting. But yeah, I definitely need to get some like allergy medicine. Maybe like a nasal spray even. I really like I've used Flonase before, and I really like it. Like it definitely works best, like even better than like an allergy pill, you know? But the problem with it is that it's really like drying for me, and it always ends up making my nose bleed. Not like in a gushy kind of way, but just in a like, it just gets really dry, and then like, you know, if I like blow my nose, there might be just a little bit of spotty blood. So unfortunately I have to stop using it after a point. But I think technically, I don't think you're technically supposed to use like Flonase like continuously, like forever. I might be wrong on that, but I want to say it's like one of those things that you're supposed to just like temporarily use, maybe. But yeah. Your body was used to all the allergens at your old area, so it has to develop resistance. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, it's unfortunate. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying that part of it. Because it definitely has me a new level of sneezy that I'm not used to. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I still got like seasonal allergies and stuff. But this is definitely like distinctly much more sneezy, you know? So. Gross. It says on the bottle not to, and to contact a doctor if it is. I know since I have a bottle near my bed right now. I do like it works really well. So yeah, I guess maybe I should talk to a doctor about like, you know, a more long-term solution. I also did pseudoephedrine, I think is what it's called. The like stuff that you have to like go to the counter and like ask for, and they can only give you like a certain amount each like month or whatever. I mean, it's like a lot, so like, you know, I never was ever like close to that threshold or whatever, but I did that for a while, like back home, and that definitely helped. But that was more so I have like I think I've talked about it on stream before, because I think I asked like Ixides about it, our resident doctor. But I have like really bad continuous like postnasal drip that I've been dealing with for the past several years. I really need to like talk to a doctor about it and like look into like, you know, what that is, because it's awful. So I clear my throat so much. If you've ever noticed me doing that a lot on stream. But yeah, anyways, so I tried I think it's called pseudoephedrine for that, and that did help a bit, but didn't like get rid of the problem, you know. Heard local honey can help you get acclimated. Oh, okay, I'll definitely look into that. That makes sense. Oops. I'll definitely look into that because I love honey anyway. So. That Walter White allergy meds. Oh yeah, because isn't that why it's controlled? Like you can make like, is it meth? I can't remember. I've never watched Breaking Bad, so I don't even know what Walter White makes. Does he make meth? I don't know. But yeah, I think maybe it's like meth, and so they can only give you like a certain amount because it like wouldn't be enough to be able to go and like make meth with it. But yeah, anyways, it did help though, just didn't get rid of the problem, which I wasn't expecting it to, you know, just wanted a little bit of relief until I went to the doctor, and then I just never went to the doctor. You know. And what did I tab into? Ace, I swear to God, you're always like tuning in at my sussest moments, or the game's sussest moments. Okay, it's not my fault I sound really sus out of context. Okay, we're talking about pseudoephedrine, all right? For allergies, not for meth. But I think people can use it to make meth in enough, high enough quantity. I think it's meth, but I don't know. Oh, it's enough to make a small batch, but addiction is a demanding mistress. Okay, for some reason I thought it like wasn't enough to make any. I see. Well, either way. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Whole thing. Just want some allergy meds, you know? Just Google how to make meth for us, Minty. You're trying to get me in trouble with FBI Coon. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna fall for it. If I wanna confirm without getting in trouble, I'll just Google, why is pseudoephedrine a controlled substance? And then I confirm what people be making with it. I'm pretty sure it's meth though. And Axon also made it sound like that was correct. at least, you know, if I did Google how to make meth and get in trouble, I could bring up this VOD. Like, officer, I'm innocent. My chat just told me to Google it. Literally. He's just doing it for the story, Ace. He's gonna be like, yeah, one of my favorite VTubers is on the FBI watch list because of me, because I told her to Google how to make meth. I mean, that's quite the story, honestly. I can't blame you. Can you do that with your Oshi, you know? Not all can say that, so fair enough. Oh my god, wait. For some reason I thought that this was like a black, like it was gonna still be black underneath. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be like a completely different color. Nice. Let me turn my light on. It's getting dark out, y'all. It's getting dark. I love this, like, I don't know if this is supposed to be stained glass, but it looks really pretty. Or, no, maybe it's... No, it's a painting, right? That's not actual plant. Yeah, this is a painting. Yeah, so I think it's supposed to be stained glass. It's pretty. This is such a beautiful home. I want to live here. Let me move in. Do, do, do. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. I love this game. I really, really do. I saw when I loaded up the game that I guess they're about to release like a Star Wars DLC for Power Wash 2. Like, oh, that's pretty cool. I still want to do the DLCs for this game as well. I haven't bought that. Well, I have a couple. I think that we haven't done yet. I have a couple of the DLCs, but I also want to experience like all of the DLCs. But I could justify getting Power Wash 2 even without doing all the DLCs, so long as I haven't bought them yet. I just can't justify getting Power Wash 2 until I play all of the content on the first one that I currently own for it, you know? So, whoa, it just flew. What's dirty? Oh! Oh, that's... Oh, I didn't know that was like its own... Hold up. I guess this one doesn't have it. Oh, okay, I got it for the other ones. Cool. Nice. Oh, that too. Oh. I'm trying to be good, you guys, and catch things. Like, not miss things in the areas we've been. I'm sure I still have, but... Oh, wait, I already did that one, right? Yeah. Okay, we did that one too. Okay. I'm trying to be good. I think we've done a pretty good job. You know, if you need to know, I know some sketchy info, just ask me. You know, I really don't need that on my digital footprint, accent, so I'm gonna publicly deny. I'm good. I don't need to know. I have no use for it. Well, these are some serious doors. Look at, whoa, 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 whoa. Getting a little crazy out here. Oh, I want to play Crime Scene Cleaner. I need to do that like test stream. I kind of forgot about that. I'm so sad it is like not wanting to work just like under the normal settings that it's always worked under. You know? Sucks. Although I do also like kind of want to try again a stream where I just do like PNG and see if that gives it enough, you know, help until whatever is wrong gets fixed, because I really do feel like it was something with the update that happened because of the timing of it, but I don't know it for sure. I just feel like because it updated and then started having problems, and that I've never had problems with it before, that seems like a possibility. I don't know if it's had an update since then, but I think a test stream will definitely be in order. Like, if not just a test stream where we test the different settings and test like if PNG tubing it even makes a difference, you know, it even helps. We'll see. I am excited to try Cornucopia though. It's been so long since I played it. I honestly was like, I was about to just start playing it like over the weekend. Cause what got me like, well, I've already kind of been like itching to play a farm sim, like I've told you guys, but what really got me in the mood was I played like this weekend a play test for a game. I think it's called Four Leaf Fields. They're doing like a play test right now, and I found out about it. I hadn't heard of the game, but like a content creator I really like that does YouTube content, he was playing like I was watching like a VOD of his stream, like trying it out. And then I found out that it, well, I went to look it up on Steam because I was like, let me wishlist this. Like, this looks really cool. I want to check it out. And then I realized it was, and they're doing like a play test right now that like, I guess anyone can join. So I decided to like download the play test and give it a try. And it's a pretty simple playtest. I really enjoyed the little bit it has. It's nothing too crazy, you know. Obviously, it's in development, but the content that's in it so far, I did really like. And so that I was like, as I was playing it, knowing, you know, I'm only gonna be able to play a little bit of it, I was like thinking to myself, like, okay, I need like now this is really awakening my need to like play a farm sim. So I was trying to plan like, okay, what am I gonna play like for the rest of the weekend, like to fill the void after I kind of play this play test to its extent, right? And then I saw that Cornucopia had like a huge update recently, and so I was about to log on and play it, and I was like, you know what, actually I feel like I'm gonna get really addicted to it, and I've been kind of looking for something else to play on stream, so this might be perfect. But if I end up not getting addicted to it again, you know, that's fine. We'll just play it like this week and then play something else the next week. but I kind of anticipate I'm gonna get addicted to it because I loved Cornucopia the first time I played it. I started streaming it because I was so addicted to it off stream. So yeah, I'm excited to give it another go. I'm excited to see like what all has changed. I read quite a bit of the like update, you know, like notes and stuff. And it sounds like they've done a lot and like, and in this update alone, like added some really cool stuff. So excite. But yeah. You should play Mecha Chameleon. Oh yeah, I keep seeing content on that. It looks silly. Have you played it at all? Have any of you played it? Do you know how much it is? I'm still trying not to buy new games. Trying to be on a game no buy, but I haven't even looked into that one. It looks fun, but I'm kind of more drawn to like watching people play it than play it myself. Maybe with like a group of friends. Like I think it would be fun, but so I guess if they all moved on, then maybe it's time for me to too. That's rough though, girl. I mean, love kitties. Once the garden is all cleaned up, I'll be able to have guests around again. Lots of them. Oh, hold on. I got a text. Okay. Sure hope everyone likes chowder. Oh, it's $6. Oh, that's super affordable. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love a good cheap game. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I always say. Oh, I didn't even notice. The time got away from me. I'm just so locked in on cleaning. Well, let's see. Let me finish this wall. We still got a bit to go. But I feel like with this game, things always take longer than you expect. Though I will say, I do feel like we've made really good progress today. Like we've made pretty good time of it. I expected this map just in general to be a lot bigger than it is. For something like a villa, you know? Okay. Let's see. I know we have the roof over there and then like the floor area. Should we do it or should we just like, because if we stop here, we can do this and like maybe a small one or maybe like another, I guess this one's probably like medium sized, right? No, I think I might stop here. I feel like even though this doesn't look like that much, I feel like it'll take a lot longer than I think it will, and I need a snack. I'm ready for a snack, and my room's getting hot because I have my door closed. So I think I'm ready for a break. But I mean, damn, we made great progress. We'll definitely like fly through this next time. So next week, if I still decide to play Power Wash Sim, which I think I will, because I've really been enjoying playing it again. Also, oh, look at this background. That's gorgeous. Yeah, anyways, we should definitely be able to fly through this. I'm sure I missed a couple small things here and there, but I think I've been doing a pretty good job of like keeping track of things. never mind. I'm already finding little things, but that's okay. We'll get to it. But anyways, yeah, I think I might wrap up here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope y'all are having a good Monday and continue to have a good Monday for the little bit left of it that we have. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with Cornucopia. I'm excited, like I said, to jump into that game again. It's been quite a while, so we'll see what's up and have some fun with a farm sim, a true throwback for us. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a lovely Tuesday tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, or if not then, sometime soon. But until then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that will make you smile for bed. All right, you guys, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye bye. Good night.